I ended up watching a film, and now is the time for my own reckoning. This film got released during the time of polio in the year 1974, and it was released 2 weeks before Diwali. And this film has some serious concern in it. So this film is directed by Mahmood, and protagonist itself is him only. So the film talks rather than the comedy genre, like Mahmood is what famous for. He is known as the comedy genius. So this film has a somber narrative of his own child, Maki Ali, who was afflicted to polio during those times, and it was believed that due to the casualty of Mahmood towards his family, he contracted polio. So Mahmood basically tries to bring out the reality. Mahmood tries to engage the audiences with the social reality to bring out the profound effect, because during those times even the metropolitan cities like Delhi and Chennai were failing to combat the adverse effects of polio.
The narrative of the film hovers around the life of two personages. The very first one we get to see is a woman in white sari, which I feel is enough to establish her plight and distress, who later is shown pleading in front of her child's father, and the way he responded was an outright barbaric. She was persistently shamed and discredited by him, who appears to us as a womanizer. Next up is a song which holds the sexiest lyrics in it, though it has the main purpose of serving the role of character establishment of the main character, that is Mahmood. Now, moving ahead to the main plot, where we see that the rage of helplessness of unable to raise a child all alone is what makes his mother abandon him. Soon after that, we see Mahmood getting into a situation which later gets him a foundling, justifying us the title of this film. Film also has the moment of special appearance of personalities like Sanjeev Kumar, Dharmendra, Amitabh Bachchan, Yogita Bali, Tara Singh, and Lalita Pawar. Despite of the fact that the entire film resonates with the explicit idea of how to battle the adverse effect of polio and cleanliness, it also has the flavor of spiritual reality, sexy songs, religious songs, wrestling match, well choreographed fight scenes, and rickshaw race. The film has entirely been shot in a downtrodden area, and the director took to marginalized section of the society in particular to disseminate the awareness of cleanliness and education, which can later empower one who has contracted polio. Perhaps to keep this message credible, we see Sanjeev Kumar as a doctor who lectures Mahmood and his ilk about the ideas.
एक नहीं 100 बीमारियां होती हैं। इस बीमारी के वायरस कीटाणु की तरह छोटे छोटे कीड़े होते हैं।
Here, we also see Manorama infatuated with the main protagonist, but the way she delivers her dialogue, her diction floors us. She radiates the sense of empowerment through her costume, is what conveys that she is a house girl.
वो चोर हम दोनों को तोड़ने के लिए वो कालू दादा मेरा बाप पर पिलाता।
We also have a song featuring LGBTQ members who are shown to us celebrating the birth of the foundling. The film has a slight touch of caste system and how the caste decides the emotional fate when it came to name the foundling, and maybe that thereafter to keep his son away from such norms, Mahmood calls him Hindustan. Mahmood for sure has become a helicopter parent for his foundling. His utmost dedication towards Hindustan to give him the quality best education, medical treatment, and one where he pedals his rickshaw all through the day to collect funds to get him operated. On the flip side, we see Radha, the birth giver, who soon after getting recognition from her husband desperately searches for her for 15 long years. The film has, however, broken the fourth wall in the end, where we see Mahmood talking to all his viewers.
कि अपने बच्चों को पोलियो से बचाओ, और अगर उन्हें पोलियो हो गया है तो लंगड़ा लूला समझ के फेंक मत दो, उन्हें पढ़ाओ लिखाओ, उनका इलाज करो.
The ending has, however, left our eyes brimmed with tears.